input. And I don't know if you guys have heard it or you've said it yourself, that trading is all about luck, right? This guy says, some will say that it's all luck, but the reality is that luck favors the prepared, right? And it is nothing more than when preparation meets opportunity. I thought that was deep. I don't know about y'all. So give me luck, because I'm prepared, right? Give me luck. So when you hear somebody say that this is all about luck, know that you are prepared so that you can meet opportunity. Okay? That's all I want to give you guys from this side. Anyway, let's go. And you're going to hear and see some things you've already heard tonight. So if all of us are saying that, guess what? We can't be telling the same lies, right? Okay, so let's go. The market has a personality, right? What do you have to do? Study and take lots of notes, right? You have to do that, guys. And then you use market replay to do what? Train your eyes. You gotta be able to see this stuff as it's happening, not after it happens. Because that's when you get into chasing the market, right? And you gotta determine your trading style. Know what type of trader you are. Are you conservative or are you aggressive? A lot of you guys are conservative, but you try to be aggressive, right? If that's not your personality, guys, you're gonna mess up every time. And that's for new traders as well as so-quote seasoned traders, right? You're wondering why you continue to lose. You're not trading your style, right? Determine your setup as well. Are you going to trade the candlesticks? Are you going to trade strategies? And the strategies could be off of the moving average, off of the horizontals, off the pre-high, pre-close, pre-low, current open, current low. Guys, those are the things that you use as a strategy, right? Know your trading style. And Derek hit on this earlier. Don't go live too soon, guys, right? Because trading live is a different type of beast. I know. Because when I first started, I went over those 12 lessons in 4 days. I traded for a month in Sim. Guess what? I'm ready. I went live after 30 days. I did good the first time. And the market said, got you, son. And I lost my behind that day, the next day, the day following, and the day following that. I said, no. We got to do better than this. I went back to the drawing board, went in Sim, and stayed there until I came up with my strategy. And why you shouldn't go live too soon? Because your emotions are going to be all over the place, guys. Right? As you see this guy right here, what did he do? He shuts the computer. Right? Some of you might feel like doing that, but guess what? It's not the computer that lost the trade. It was you. Right? You're the problem. So get it together, and I guarantee you guys, you will become a successful trader. And the reason, again, like I said, you don't want to go live too soon. You haven't fully accepted that losing is a part of trading. How many of you had a hard time or having a hard time accepting that losing is a part of trading? No one wants to lose, right? But guess what? In trading, losing is a part of it, right? Best advice I can give you, stay in Sim for as long as it takes, right? We know we're trading to make money, but you have to develop a plan that actually works. Because you're going to get discouraged if you go live and keep losing, right? So stay in Sim as long as it takes. What do you need? You heard this already. SPS, all right? Got to study, all right? This is not a case where you can just come in and come into the situation room and that's your studying. You got to study outside, right? Like we study every day, still to this day, right? I always want to know what that marker's getting ready to do. Now it may fake, okay, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to go to a higher and stronger level of resistance, or you're trying to go to a lower level of support, right? And then you got to practice, guys. Practice, 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 right? And also put in that screen time. When you come into the situation room, Monday through Friday, show up on Monday night with Jazz, show up on Thursday night with Wayne, and you're gonna do yourself good, guys. All right? What do you need? You heard this before too. You're gonna need some discipline. There we go. That's a hard one too, guys. You know that, right? How many of you have conquered discipline? It's hard. It really is. How many of you have conquered patience? It's a work in progress, right? The day that I decided to be patient, disciplined, got rid of my greed, got rid of my fear, that's when I started to see advancement in my trading, right? You gotta have discipline, you gotta have patience, like I said. You've heard this all night long, right? And we're all not telling the same lie, I guarantee you that. All right? We're gonna go with some trading stages, right? And you'll be able to see yourself on this scale, no matter where you are in your trading. All right? And we have stage one. We all know about this one. You're gonna lose a lot of money, guys. A lot of money. A lot of money. Did I say a lot of money? Stay in sim. Lose that money in sim. Right? Develop your habits in sim. Because whatever you do in sim, you're gonna do live. So if you're losing a lot of money in sim and you decide to go live, guess what you're gonna do? Lose a lot of money. All right? The next stage is you're gonna start progressing. You're gonna start losing smaller amounts of money. You might say, but I'm still losing, but you're not losing a lot of money. Right? That means you're starting to catch a hold of this thing. Remember, losing is a part of trading. All right? 3, you're gonna start trading water where you make a little, you lose a little. Guess what? You're breaking even at the end of the day. That's where you wanna be. Trust me, that is progress. If I'm not losing money, I'm good. Right? I might not be making money, but I'm not losing money. I'm good. Right? And then you're gonna start making consistent cash flow. That's what people try to get to before progressing through the previous levels. They want to get to that consistent cash flow, but your plan is not solid, right? You gotta stay in the trenches, guys. Be a student of the game. That next level is you're gonna start making a killing and building wealth. That's why we're trading. Right? My thing is I want to build generational wealth. Right? Guess what? I got a good start on that too. I guarantee you that. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. Yes, I am. Anyway. But yeah, everybody can get there, guys, but we get there at our own pace. Right? I am a very, very, very aggressive trader. And I know this. So I had to develop my style to being aggressive. I started out trying to be like that man over there, Tim. That's how I got my behind handed to me, right? When Tim's getting out of a trade, you're getting into the trade. Okay, why did Tim get out? Because Tim, he knew what was up. There you go. And that's what you have to see. We'll call out trades in the room, but if you don't see it, mark it down, go back to market replay, and study this stuff. And what I like to say on Fridays is you're going to study your winners, see how you tweak that, and then you're going to study your losers. What did I see that I didn't see? Right? That happens to everybody. All right, that market faked you out. And why did you fall for it? Go back and study. And then the last level is welcome into the club. You made it, right? And you will receive many, many, many applause.
Well, add one more thing to that. Out of getting all this knowledge as well, going back and study, you also want to work on your psychology as well, guys. Because that's the one thing, you can have everything you know, but you will always get in your way because there's something that's going to trigger you. You need to understand what that trigger is that's going to make you do those terrible things, all right? So understand, yes, I'm getting this knowledge, but I also have to work on myself. With those two things, you got a winning combination right there.
Hey, let's give Derek and Dave a good hand.